All right, man. Let's get this straight. All right. All right. Jamaican me crazy tonight, man. Yes. So I'm having a little bit of Jamaica, a little bit of Jamaica on. was actually that's what I'm having tonight. I was in the grocery store. This was on sale, so thought I would give it a try. See what's up with you guys. So how's it going? Made it through the weekend, I guess. And like I said, I got a little bit of this. This is called spicy Jamaican beef pastry. I've tried it before. I think I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I finally was able to track it a little bit down. One of my favorite ones, hard to find. I had to get it on the internet. This is super dry, Monster Nitro. And it packs a punch, I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beavis may show up. I'm doing okay. Okay, that's weird. The text is a little different. I gotta get used to that. All right. So yes, it's this flaky Jamaican pastry patties, I guess. Not bad. It's like a sort of like a hot pocket with beef, like pulled beef inside. Not bad. A little bit of spice to it, yeah. Not bad. I've tried it before. I actually did a review on this one. They have a regular one, and then they have a the other one, regular mild. I think it's called mild beef, but it's not bad. Yeah, spicy Jamaican. I've seen it like at grocery outlet, other places as well. A little different. So, anyway, so how's everything going, everybody? How you hanging? It's been raining the last 2 days here, so it's nice and wet and kind of cold the last few days, and I've been trying to stay dry and warm as best I can. I just put up my ultimate Oreo cookie bar review from Jack in the Box, so you can check that one out. I know they got a few new things that have come out in the last day or two. We'll get to those eventually. And a lot of other stuff that I still got to try. The other day I tried the Hatch chili soda, which was not that bad, but not the best. Yeah. It had been raining for the last 2 days, and it rained all day Sunday and pretty much most of the day today. Well, nice and wet. Nasty out there, so did not go anywhere, stayed home, stayed out of the elements, stayed dry. Yeah, it's not fun when you're having to go run around in the rain. But it is what it is. Anyway, that was the fun stuff. I was hoping to get something today, but I think it got delayed with the weather. So I'll have to wait for that later. Give that a try. What else? A few other things coming out. I've been seeing things that are going to be hitting the shelves soon. And keeping my eye out for them. Yeah. Yeah, you got to stay inside when it's raining and wet and nasty and yucky. Don't want to deal with all that hassle. Anyway, what else? It's going to let up for the next day, so we're going to be okay for a day. And then I think it's going to rain again. But we need the rain. And, you know, if I washed my car, it probably would rain again. So not going to deal with it. And what else? I'm just trying to find some cool stuff to try. Got a couple weird things coming up for you guys in the next couple of days. There will be a bonus episode. There will be a bonus episode at 12 noon. Just because I wanted to get that out of the way. It's a short one. Kind of goes hand in hand with some of the other stuff. So you'll see that. And then the rest of the week, I don't know. I still got a couple other things. Gonna try it out. And yeah, just been taking it easy. Tonight was actually kind of good. I hadn't been there for a little while. I finally went and got myself some authentic fish and chips at my regular fish and chip restaurant. Now there's a lot around here that offered on the menu, but this is like a true fish and chips. That's all they do. They have a dedicated fryer. They put everything in the fryer. They got fish, they got prawns, they got chicken, mushrooms, onion rings, a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, it's all authentic. They just put it in the fryer and that's it. And it comes to you. The bag's all greasy. Comes with regular malt and tartar sauce and all the fun stuff. It's pretty good. And it's not too pricey, which is good. Because some of these upscale establishments cost a lot. Yeah. The Jack in the Box cookie bar, not bad. They're always doing something like that. And now I heard the Smash Burger was temporarily sold out, so they're gonna have to wait for it to come back in stock. Kind of like the chicken, like they did with the chicken sandwich. Popeyes, I remember that was a disaster. People couldn't wait, causing riots over chicken sandwich. I don't know how that got so blown out of proportion with all that. I mean, people were fighting and shooting and all this crazy stuff over a chicken sandwich. I don't know. But apparently, according to the polls, Popeyes was, I believe, your favorite chicken sandwich. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I have my own opinion when it comes to chicken sandwich. Popeyes is not my top. But yeah, it is what it is, like I said. There are so many different chicken sandwiches you can get everywhere else. McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Burger King, Carl's Jr.'s, your local establishment that has them. It also depends on if you like breaded or non-breaded, if you like it grilled, or if you like it with different stuff on it. The old popular one with just pickle. Yeah, I couldn't get it either. I was at a loss for what was going on. I mean, sandwich with a pickle and mayo. That's it. But yes, and then some of them just had like not even mayo. They had honey and a slice of pickle, and that's it. I don't know where that became standard, but not my favorite. I liked it a little bit spicy with a little bit of sauce. Sometimes I like it with a little bit of lettuce, tomato, little different condiments, but just a pickle was not good. I tried the what was it, McDonald's one with the honey and all that. It was okay, but it was just so dry. Really got to have something to hold the sandwich together and not make it dry. And also, it depends on the bun. It depends on everything. So, big variety, big choice when it comes to chicken sandwiches. Anyways, everybody's doing their own version. Everybody's getting into the game. Right now, it's wraps. Everybody except McDonald's. McDonald's is not going for the wraps yet. I guess they want to get it just right. I don't know what's going on with them. They're concentrating on putting people's names on the meals, I guess. I don't know. Just never understood it. I never figured it out, but what you gonna do? That's what they need. They need a Hulk Hogan meal or a wrestling meal. Brother. Mm-hmm. They need it. They could go in so many different directions. It's not even funny. But they're always late to the game for some reason. And they underestimate everything. When adult meals sold out in a matter of days, and everybody wants a toy. I don't know why. Oh well. What else do they got? You will be seeing a Subway review soon. I had to try something there. And oh yeah, that's good. I don't know what's up with the messaging is screwed up again. I can kind of read the words, but some of them are spilling all together, hopefully. Let's try one thing and see if that helps. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I think I need to redo my whole, I need to redo the YouTube, I think, because buffer gets full or whatever, and has some problems, so I could reload it for the next stream. I'll do that. But until then, just kind of keep going on and check it out. So hopefully as well for you guys, I don't know. Been finding anything good on TV, anything good, interesting to watch, anything interesting to pass your time. I've been trying to find good stuff. I guess they're starting to get back into the shows and series and whatnot. What else? Trying to look for new stuff as well. I did see little reports of new items, new products, new stuff that would be coming out. I think I've seen different candies and different stuff like that. And I do have, once I got that, I've got some, I do have some donuts. little bit of those. A little bit of dessert going. And what else? Well, what else did I see? I saw Monster has a new water. It's plain and sparkling water. Apparently there's no flavor, it's water. And it's water. Kind of like that Liquid Death that they did. Sparkling and still water. Fancy label, it's fancy water, but water. No additives, no sugars, no anything. It's water. Yeah. No. Whatever it is, it is. There's just no real big thing to say about water. I mean, I know I've got a whole bunch. I could do a whole bunch of different reviews on water. The still kind, the regular kind. They got all kinds of competing ones. They got the generic ones. They've got brand names, Fuji, all the more expensive ones. I remember some of the other ones that they got. I'm like, wow, okay. And they range anywhere from like $1 to a couple bucks. The fancy ones in the glass bottles and the crystal pure ones, I don't know, designer labels. Essentially, they are water, but depends on where they come from. If they come from the Alps, if they come from hidden springs, I don't know. I just never saw the appeal of one over the other water, whatever is available. I don't know that, is there really a difference between brands of water? I don't know, maybe that'll be the next poll. What brand of water do you like? Do you like it from the tap? Do you get the designer ones? Do you have a filtration system? Well, do you do bottled? Do you do, they have electrolyte water. They have, what else do they have? They had a bunch of other ones. Ones with electrolytes. They have one with fluoride. They have a hint of flavor. All kinds of different ones. So you can go wild just getting water. Sparkling, non-sparkling. Filtered. Well, like I said, some people just get it right out of the tap. No big deal. They don't, they're not picky about it. But some people, yeah, it has to be a certain brand. It has to be a certain kind. I always read that in the concert blogs and stuff like that, when the bands would come to play and they would insist on certain things, and it would be like, well, we want Perrier, or we want Evian, or we want, oh boy, I don't even know the name brands out there. Dasani. What else was there? There was a whole bunch of different ones. Then you can get the regular Arrowhead, I guess, and the generic ones. I buy whatever's on sale. Something that's on sale for cheaper, especially if you're getting it to the bottled water, because it costs quite a bit. Some of those upscale ones cost quite a bit. Like, what was it? Voss water, I think that was one. And then the ones in the fancy bottles, those can get pricey. And again, it's water. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Does it have an aftertaste? Does it have a, I don't know. And I guess it depends on where it comes from. If it comes from springs or mountains or whatever. They had a thing I remember a while ago. It did not work. It flopped. Coors. Coors did a thing where it was pure water, and they had, Coors beer, but they were using it for water. They just didn't include the beer. They just, I guess, ran the pure water through their filtration systems. Nothing new, something strange, a little different there. I don't know. But I guess people didn't want to buy water from a alcohol distribution place, so they didn't last long. I think it was only like on the market a couple months, and then they pulled the plug. I remember back when, was it like 2019, a lot of the different companies were switching over from one thing to another, and they were making different things with some of their stuff. Some of them were good, and some of them were like the switching over. And I don't know what the reasoning behind putting out water was, but, and according to some marketing, water would sell better than Bud Light, apparently. Bud Light. Don't know about that one. I don't get the idea. I don't get the hype between the Bud Light and the people saying it's terrible, it's trash. I'm not a beer aficionado, so I don't know one beer over another. I know a lot of people like imported beer, Dos Equis, I don't know, Heineken, Guinness. It depends. But I don't know what the American beer favorite. I think that's probably Budweiser. The old joke is that's the easiest one to order when you're drunk. Bud. Try and say something else, you can't do it. You have to pronounce the other ones. Can't do it. Has to be short. Has to be so you can say it and not think about it. Bud. What do you want? I have a Heineken, Bud. And then the frogs and all that stuff that everybody been seeing, all the commercials. Interesting for that. So, yeah. Never really been into the beer, just not something I care for much. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a poll up. What's your favorite American type beer? Not everybody drinks beer though, so I don't know. I think I've done the poll where I asked what's your favorite soda, and I think most people went with Coke. I don't know, for some reason Coke's a little more popular than Pepsi or some of the other brands, RC, Shasta, bargain brands. You get like Sam's Cola. Oh boy, what else? Just a lot of other weird flavors and pretenders, like I said. And I'm talking strictly cola. Now everybody's a little different on like what they like Mountain Dew, whether they like Dr. Pepper, 7-Up or whatever. But I'm talking just plain cola, Coke, Pepsi, like diet, zero sugar, whatever. There's so many different choices now between brands and types and flavors, but I think Coke is the most popular one, at least when I've seen the polls. So probably your guys' favorite. And I tend to like Coke a little better just because It's got more cola flavor to it. Pepsi's more sweet, more caramely, and not as carbonated. When you get a true Coke, it's got real heavy carbonation. It's got that caramel cola flavor. I actually went to McDonald's the other day, and normally I get something else. I get like orange or something like that. I got the actual Coke, plain Coke, and that's, I don't know, for me that's the best one. Coke from McDonald's. The lines are better. They're chilled. The syrup mix is better. I don't know. They got a good ratio. The best fountain Coke is from McDonald's, at least in my opinion. Now, if you get it out of a can or a bottle, that's different. But the best fast food Coke is at McDonald's, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I don't know about like the zero sugar or the diet. Those are any better anywhere else, but they tend to have the best tasting one over there. Like I said, I think a lot of the other places, maybe they don't clean their lines as well. Also, they don't serve it chilled, and I think they come out of bags, most of them. And I think the McDonald's is still doing the cans, the aluminum cans with the syrup in them under pressure. All the other ones are doing bags or boxes or different ways of getting your Coke. And the mix is never right. I know I've go to like some places like Carl's Jr.'s or Burger King where you have a self-serve, and the mix, the ratio is always off, and sometimes they're almost out, and you get mostly soda, and then you take a drink and you're like, oh, this is nasty. You don't have the lines are not clear. They're running out of syrup, whatever, then they have to replace it, and it takes a long time to get the new flavor out there. I hate doing that. Or like if you go to a gas station and you get the Coke from the gas station or the soda from the gas station, a lot of times, yes, they will be out of it and they don't know, and then you get nothing like getting the soda or the drink or whatever, and it's mostly carbonated water. And that stuff's just nasty, plain carbonated water. It's got that real funky flavor to it. And yeah, I've actually gone to 7-Eleven sometimes when they've been putting new Slurpees in there or whatever. And sometimes the flavors are a different one. And you get the last of one and get something else, and it's not quite right, and the mix is awful. I've had that. What else? Yeah. Sometimes it's just it's weird. And if you do go to gas stations, they have a lot of weird fountain drinks that you wouldn't normally get at other places, like the Powerade and what was it, horchata and tamarind soda and some other ones that are really weird. A lot of them I wouldn't really care for, but yeah, they have the sports drinks and the weird flavors, and then of course, you know, regular Coke and Sprite and Pepsi and whatnot. But or if you're lucky enough to find a freestyle machine, you can mix your freestyle drink. You can mix you know, the basics: Coke, Sprite, Mellow Yellow, 7-Up. I don't know, maybe not. No, I think it's Sprite. Don't think they have 7-Up. That's kind of like they mix the thing. I think it's a Coke freestyle machine. I have not really seen a Pepsi freestyle machine. I remember years ago going to 7-Eleven, they had their soda dispenser, and it wasn't really freestyle, but it was like Coke and Sprite and stuff, and they had only a couple of different things. One of them they had were like pump bottles, and you could put cherry or I think lemon or a couple other flavors in them. And then they had another one that was just the dispenser, and then they had a button for cherry. You could add cherry, I think it was cherry, lime, and lemon, I believe. That was the only choices. You could add that to your Coke or Sprite or whatever they had on their tap. But it was only that. It wasn't You know, like when you go to Sonic or you go to some of the other ones where you can get all the different ones: cherry, lemon, lime, orange, grape, peach, raspberry, all kinds of different ones. I heard they are coming out with the raspberry chill, I believe it is, Sprite and Coke. Those are going to be coming out soon, so you see those for a while. What else? Guess we're going to be starting to get all the Valentine's stuff is out now. So you see your Valentine's. I've already started to see the heart-shaped ding-dongs. Little Debbie's got the Halloween, the Valentine's treats. They've got, I think I've seen the candies and stuff. I've also seen all the cards and the conversation hearts and the Cupid mix M&Ms and a couple other ones like that. Not a whole lot of new things. And I think there are new peeps, but some of them are exclusive to certain stores, so I don't know if I could find those or not. But I do have a couple of things on order. Like I said, still waiting for a couple things, and like this was the biggest thing that I got. I had to send away for this one, the Monster Nitro Max. This is good. Very tough to find. I had to find this on, where did I go? Amazon. Yeah. Unleash the Nitro Beast. I don't know why. It's nitro infused. It's the same thing they did with the Pepsi. They did the I can't read that. Hate that. There's a problem with the chat again. I can't read all the messages, unfortunately. So hopefully it'll fix itself. But I don't know if Beavis is going to show up. He might. But yes, they did the nitro infused. More bubbly, more fizzy. They did that with the Pepsi Nitro. I didn't see a difference on that one. Apparently, the way you poured it, it had more bubbles, tinier bubbles. It was smoother. This one, yeah, you can see a little bit of the foam to this one. Finer bubbles. More carbonated. Definitely different. So if you could find them. They used to have another one. I think they discontinued them in Monster Max. And it had red, and mango. I think it was called Mango Matic. I believe those were discontinued. I don't know why. I like the super dry. It's really good. The flavor's good. Everything's about it. Really tough. Only place I've found it is on Amazon. You have to send away for that one. And they got the regular Monsters. They've got, apparently they have some new flavors of Monster. I have to find them. One of them was called Ruby Red Grapefruit. I need to find that. And some kind of Rehab one. And then there's a couple other, there's a Java one. There's another one. They got about 5 or 6 different flavors all across the juices. Drinks. One's a sugar-free, one's a regular one. Java. And the Rehab is a tea. I'll have to look for that. The Ruby Red, I did see it online, but it was sold out of, I think Walmart had it. I'm gonna have to see if I could check back and pick one of those up, or if I could find it at like a Target or somewhere like that. I hate going on Amazon because you got to buy like a whole box or a whole case just to try one flavor. Might be able to find it at like 7-Eleven or somewhere, or a gas station maybe. I've seen those occasionally, but I just have to keep my eyes out. Like I said, that's a new new flavor that I know that's out from them. Now, as far as the other ones, I don't know. I think Bang is kind of Bang kind of they're kind of history. They're not really doing any new thing. I believe they did get bought out by Monster, so I think they're cutting back and restructuring. So you're not going to see any new revolutionary flavors from them. And I think Rockstar's got a couple new ones out there, but I really haven't seen like big moves like they used to have. See a lot of different things like that, but today, just not a lot. But you know, you never know. You keep your eyes out, and if people put out new stuff, you check them out. So, anyways, yeah, keep your eyes out. Let's see what else. That's about it. Not a lot going on this week. You'll be seeing more stuff throughout the week. Like I said, stay tuned for a bonus episode. Noontime, you'll see that. It's going to kind of go with the Oreo cookie bar that I just put out, sort of. And you could check that one out. Later in the week, I got a couple weird, strange items coming up that I've found here and there. So see those. See what else. Just a couple other things. Like I said, I'm waiting for a couple of things to come in because the shipping's a little bit slow. Guess after the holidays and the rain and the weather and stuff is delaying a lot of stuff. So I will keep my eyes out. Hopefully they'll show up. Just a little bit of a delay. Some of them take a little while. Some of them I order and it's like they say they're going to be here in like a week, and then all of a sudden they show up early. So we'll never know. But just keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes open. Like I said, I have to work on some new a new poll. I got to put that one up. I got to figure out what to do. New reviews, all the new stuff, and I had a couple of ideas for a few new things. So stay tuned for those. I have to work on those, and there's just a lot of stuff I've got to be working on, getting ready for the rest of the week. And I hope you guys are doing good. I hope everything's going well with you, and you're staying inside, staying safe, not getting in too much trouble. Like I said, tonight, I'm just kind of chilling, not doing much. Nothing real big to report, but stay tuned for the rest of the week, and you will see a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah, no, just keep your eyes open, and you'll see them. And hopefully, yeah, when I find anything new, I'll let you guys know. I'll report it on there. I'll put it on Instagram, or I'll put a link on there or something like that. Yeah, a lot of different stuff. So just keep your eyes open, keep your ears peeled. I don't know. What else? That's about it. Nothing groundbreaking or spectacular. I did have a bonus though the other day. It was kind of cool. I went to McDonald's, and they had a thing where you can get the buy one get one, I believe, for $1. Big Mac, or was it a Big Mac, McDouble, quarter pounder, and I think chicken nuggets. Buy one at regular price, get one for $1. And then they had found out now that dollar drinks that they used to have, any size drinks for $1, they raised it to $1.29. Now it's $1.69 for any size drink. So small is $1.69, medium is $1.69, large is $1.69. They don't do supersize anymore. But I got the two for, was it the two for one regular, one for $1, and when I ordered it, and I found out they gave me a bonus. They gave me a double quarter pounder instead of a regular quarter pounder. So I didn't complain. Like I said, I clearly had ordered the regular quarter pounder, but when I got it, it was a double. And I was like, okay, I'll take the extra patty. No big deal. And I think that was the one they paid for $1. I don't know. because I got a Big Mac and I got a quarter pounder and my $1.69 Coke. So yeah, gotta pick and choose on the coupons and what you save and what you don't. Never know. But it was good. Like I said, the Coke there is the best. Quarter pounders are probably the best right now. I haven't heard any. They're gonna be doing. I think within a couple of days they're gonna do their double or quad Big Mac now, where basically it's the Big Mac with 2 extra patties, and I think they're gonna probably put the price up a couple bucks. Right now, I believe my Big Mac is $5.69, something like that here in California. I don't know what it is where you're at. If you're paying, I'm sure it's at least $5 for the premium sandwiches, and they're gonna probably, they raise them all the time, but when they put an extra couple patties on there, they're gonna probably at least put it up a buck or two, at least. They're not gonna give you a break. So I bet well, I think it's the double Big Mac's already like $7.99 or something like that. So yeah, you're probably gonna be talking about $9 for the quad Big Mac as opposed to almost $6. So yeah, they're gonna raise it across the board, put it up, and it's getting more and more ridiculous for what you do get over at McDonald's or Carl's or anywhere, and the combos are gonna do you in. You're gonna talk about $20 now for a decent combo, and unfortunately, there's no way around it. Once in a while, you can get a coupon. I believe Carl's Jr.'s was doing paper coupons where you can get. I don't know why I'd want two combo meals. You can get, buy one, get one combo meal free. I don't know what I would do with 2 combo meals. Maybe if you had someone with you, you can get the 2-for-1 deal. Impress your significant other, impress your date. Say, we're going to Carl's Jr.'s. I'm treating you to a combo meal. Yeah. Don't forget the coupon. You're worth it, baby. I can see that. Yep, and don't be cheap. I see the Christmas vacation. Well, was it? Yeah, Vegas vacation. Uncle Eddie and goes to the buffet. Give me some of the blue and give me some of the yeller, and don't be stingy. Remember that? Yeah. I have been to a few buffets like that. Yeah, they're questionable. The food's not very good. I went to one time, and it was unedible. They ruined everything on the whole buffet. I don't know if it was how they cooked it or the ingredients, but I couldn't eat it. They ruined everything. The only thing that they didn't ruin was like the salad. They're just putting, the salad that was out in the salad bar. Everything else was awful. Anything that they cooked, anything that they, like a pasta salad or any kind of mashed potatoes or whatever, they were horrible. All the meats were tough. Things that look like they've been sitting in there for all day, and yeah, it was not a good buffet, and could barely eat anything. And normally I don't have a problem with it. Some of them you just try them and go, this is not that great. I'm not gonna get this again. But everything I tried was it was worse and worse and worse. And finally I just said, I can't eat any of it. Even the desserts were messed up. Cakes and the cookies, and it's hard to ruin a cookie, but I don't know what they did. They left it out. It got all dry. I'm not sure, but sometimes some of these ones are just not a good not a good buffet, and you go there and it's like, oh no, don't like that. So yeah, you gotta pick and choose. You gotta go to some establishments that are a little bit more refined sometimes. So just keep your eyes out. And I guess you do take your chances. So anyway, I don't know. Not as many buffets around anymore. There used to be a lot more. I know some of the ones around here, the places would have buffets and they were really good. And now the buffets are kind of going downhill. And I think a lot of them do not do buffets for lunch anymore. Ever since they closed everything down. And it's tougher for them to, do the whole buffet thing. We had a bunch of new places, and I think a lot of them did end up closing because it didn't pay off, cost too much money to run the buffet. Some of them were really bad. The food was horrible. It looked like it had been sitting out all the time. Some of them, I think they took like frozen food and put it out. I went to this one buffet. I swear they were using like frozen onion rings and frozen pizza. They were putting that out there. They were just heating it up and putting it out. Yeah, it was not a good buffet outing, and a lot of those ended up closing down just because the quality was horrible. So if you are gonna find a buffet, make sure you find an accredited establishment and other people like it. Because lately, yeah, buffets are not a good thing anymore. I know there for a while they were, not having them. A lot of places in Vegas are not doing buffets anymore just because no one wants to no one wants to have a buffet anymore. And the food's just not as good. I don't know. Something has changed. They're just going for getting you in and getting out, and just serving you quickly. They're not putting the kind of time and effort that they used to make everything taste really good and make your experience the best. Now it's just they want to get you in, they want to get you out, and play those tables and other games and whatever. Get your money from you. That's what they want. So back in the old days, yeah, they would comp you. They would treat you to a complimentary show and a meal, and nah, it's whole different vibe now. So I don't know. Best thing to do is stay at home, watch it on TV, I guess. So, anyways, yeah, that's about it. Not a lot going on tonight. Like I said, I just wanted to come in, see what you guys are up to, say hi to you, see what's going on. Getting a little bit further on some of these videos, so stay tuned and watch all those. Also, whenever I put a new poll up, you take part of that. And be on the lookout for future videos. Like I said, noontime, I'm going to be putting another one up, a companion to the cookie bar, and a couple other fun ones as well. And whatever else I'm going to be trying out there. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I got to edit, I got to put up, so you stay tuned for those. And I'm going to see what's out there. And I think I got a couple ideas for some new stuff, and work on that. And I will be back on Wednesday. Like I said, tonight, I got a late start, and I think a lot of people are already off in La La Land or whatever. So, yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. I'm going to try and go a little bit earlier. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. And I'll have a little bit more to report, so I appreciate you guys stopping by, just hanging out and chatting. I know tonight was just kind of a slow night, and hopefully everything will go well. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and yeah, so that's it for tonight, I believe. Like I said, not a lot of stuff going on tonight. It's just kind of a quiet, chill night, and I got a lot of other stuff I got to look at. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you Wednesday, guys. Have a good one, and stay inside, stay safe, take it easy. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you soon.